Hello YouTube and welcome to the Funky Raccoon channel. My name is Funky and today we're gonna play Dark Souls 1 in Practical Param Randomizer mod. This mod randomizes almost everything, including animations, mob and object behaviors, various item effects and much more. It's kinda hard to explain how it exactly works, so I think it's better if I just show you as we play. So without further ado, let's get going with the game. Now, here comes the first challenge of this mod, which is actually getting the damn thing to work. You see, unlike other mods which you just install and play, this mod asks you what you want to randomize. The only problem is I have no idea what most of these buttons do, so I just turn them on. It was a big mistake. Loading into the game, you can already see that everything is kind of janky. I have no legs, weapon sprites, models and animations don't match. I can't roll or run. And most importantly, the door won't work. Which means I'm forever stuck in this cell. You can also see my equipment and stats are weird. It took about an hour of playing with the mods option and countless restarts to finally get things to work. But before that, I wanted to show you some of my failed attempts. On one of my first runs, the running animation was replaced with the roll animation. I thought it looked really cool. The door also didn't work, so that's the end of this run. On this run, I somehow started by killing a Black Knight. This was also the first run where I managed to get out of the prison cell. Sadly, it didn't last long as going up these stairs just kept killing me. Oh boy, I can already tell this mod is not going to be fun. On this run, I actually got up to Oscar, even though my only movement option was to roll around, since I was walking so slow. Sadly, Oscar didn't give me the asylum key, and the door to the first bonfire didn't work, so I was stuck again. But finally, after countless restarts, I had a run that actually worked. These are the final options of the mod and the seed I used, which actually made the thing playable. And so here we are. Meet Funky, the chosen undead which could actually leave this place. In this run I start with my legs only. I also have basically no HP, and my souls keep going up for some reason. Now, unlike my other runs, I can actually sit at bonfires. Great! I decided to try my weapons on this undead, as somehow his attacks couldn't hit me. Turns out I couldn't hit him either. So I left him to his things and went on. I went to say hi to Oscar. Hi Oscar. He didn't feel really well, I think. Anyway, this time we actually get the asylum key. I also tested some of our weapons to see which one we could actually use in a fight. Turns out most weapons don't have a working hitbox. However, the club somehow had an active hitbox during the roll animation, which means we can roll and attack at the same time. This might be a little broken, as you can see in boss fight with the Asylum Demon, but hey, I have no HP, my Estus doesn't work, and this is the only thing that can actually deal damage that I found. Finally! After hours of resetting the mod, we can finally leave this place. I wonder what awaits for us in Lordran. As soon as we get to Fairhaven Shrine, weird things start to happen, like me getting the key to the seal out of nowhere. Also, I can't rest at this bonfire for some reason. Coming to the Undead Burg, I wanted to see how merchants would work. Turns out they don't really work. I mean, just look at what he says. Now coming up, I wanted to see if this bonfire worked, which it thankfully did. Kinda. You see, each time I rest at a bonfire, I get poisoned by something, and now thankfully poison doesn't deplete my health, seeing as I only have 3 HP, it will kill me instantly if it did. But every time I rest, I'm forced to stand back up by the poison. Also, I found a random giant saltbear. Cool! Anyway, bonfires are basically useless. Guess we'll just have to go on then. Moving on to the Taurus Demon, I thought he would put up a bit of a fight, but it turns out our sonic moves are too strong for him. Bye Taurus Demon! Have you ever wondered what does Soler look like under his helmet? He certainly looks way older than I ever imagined. Also, we look exactly the same.
I'll tear you to shreds, you bloody hollow.
Hey, that's rude. Now getting to the parish was no easy feat, as the hollows down here not only have an insane amount of HP, but they also have the biggest hitbox in gaming history. How the hell did he hit me from all the way over there? Dude, this is not Elden Ring, you can't just hit me for no reason. And this actually took me way many more tries than it should have. I mean, just look at that. One time they even hit me from behind. More than one time actually. It was a pain dealing with these guys. Anyway, after a few more tries, I finally made it to 100. Oh man, I can't wait to see how upgrades work with this mod. Let's just light up this bonfire, so that I respawn here. You know, wouldn't wanna have to deal with those undead again. And let's go meet Andre. Hi Andre. Wait, where is he? What the... I can certainly hear him, so he's got to be somewhere around here. Seems like the sound of his hammer comes from upstairs. Even the sparks from his anvil come from upstairs. There you are! Wait, how did I not see you when I first entered this room? Turns out he was there when I first entered this room. Anyway, turns out upgrading weapons also doesn't really work. Most weapons simply have this green thing over them, while others simply get randomized again when you upgrade them. Looks like we won't really have a use for Android. Well, at least it was nice talking to you, man. Moving into the parish, this happened. This guy just appeared out of thin air. Who was that? No idea. How did it happen? No idea either. I also died trying to talk to this vagrant. Sucks. On a cool note, I saw one replying when I respawned. Oh there, you might hurt somebody. Moving on to the gargoyles. I wonder how this fight will be. Yeah, feel free to call me a noob in the comments. Talking about comments, if you made it this far into the video and you're liking it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. It will really help me out. It will also help me regain some of my sanity. Pretty please? Anyway, I died a couple times to the gargoyles, mainly to this dumb invisible attack. But on my fourth try, I actually managed to beat them. This is how it went. With the gargoyles gone, we can finally ring the first bell. Not only did this feel particularly accomplishing, given all the shit I've been through to get here, it also came to me as quite a surprise, since I thought maybe the bell doesn't work really, just like the doors in my various failed attempts. I was genuinely surprised it worked, to be honest. Anyway, this bell signs the first milestone of this run, and also the end of this video. If you liked the video, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll try to ring the second bell and maybe get to Honor London. Also, please let me know in the comments what you think of this video and consider subscribing, it would really help me out. You know, I'm trying to start a career here. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I really hope you liked it. And see you in the next video. Bye!